Hello, welcome back to another house update. The summer is ending and the fall is starting. For us, it's time to leave the Arctic and go back a little bit more south. So here is a last update of what has happened in all the time. We've done a lot of work in the last few weeks. Maybe not all that visible, but yes, there's something to show. Now, as for the house, when we came here in June, there was nothing. And now we have a house. It's not yet complete, but it's getting there and it looks like a house. It's warm inside and that's a good start. Also, you see the fall is starting and we had to clean out the place for winter time because soon there will be snow, and it can be very soon, it can be a little bit later, but yes, there will be snow and we need to protect our stuff and we need to make space before so that they can clean up snow here on the building site. Because yes, construction work will still continue because it's not all that done yet. But let's walk around and see what we have done here in the yard. So entering the plot, you can see there's a lot of space. In the background you see the wood sheds we built, there you see the house, and yes, there's only one pile of wood that is from Castelli that is still necessary for completing some interior work of the house. And for the rest we have done a serious cleanup. And also the huge pile of wood that you saw there in the beginning of the videos in the end is gone. Here is still some material for inside building, and also that is still necessary for inside building of the bathroom and stuff, but I'll update on that a little bit later when we walk inside. Now here you see there's plenty of space. The first wood shed we built, it's full, it's protected for the winter. And here before that there's some leftover building material that we still want to protect. It's covered for the snow and it will survive the winter without any problems. Then continuing this side, here another wood shed, a more permanent one, a little bit better built, full with wood, with some overflow, and all the wood that needed to be chopped is gone. Yes, we did give away a few chunks of wood to the neighbor because he helped us getting the wood chopped. We borrowed stuff from him, and you know, as they say here, neighbors are supposed to help each other out. And this is another storage ready for the winter with a lot of building material that's left over. We kept it because I do have some plans to use this in future building projects here, but that's for the next summer, not this year anymore. We can continue. Now you see a tent of green because after the building work they also did some seeding of grass and it shows green, and you can see there's quite a bit of leaves already falling on the ground for the trees that here from the forest. Also, I started working here a little bit on extending the forest area into the garden because we don't want a garden, but we do still want to have this forest undergrow here at the bottom. And then on this side there's the house. As you saw in the painting video, that's all done. We continue here. Then again, no rubbish anymore. There's a lot of stuff that was here that is also moved, and here there's still a little bit of stuff. The scaffolding that we borrowed, someone will pick it up and take it away. Some building materials that also someone will pick up. A little bit of materials here that still need to go inside the house, but it's not much anymore. And for the windows, as you can see, we did some work to scare the birds because birds tend to fly against these large windows if there's nothing behind them. So looks ugly, but it's for the birds and that's important as well. Continuing, nothing here, and this whole area can now easily be cleaned from snow when it starts snowing, so that people can still enter from there the plot. So let's go inside and have a look what happened over there. So when you enter here, we did some work so that you can wipe your feet so it doesn't get too messy inside. And if we open the door, because also inside we made sure that we cleaned the place, we left it behind with a nicely swept floor, etc. And here you already notice it's empty, it's clean. The heater is still there because we need to keep it warm. There's still some leftover stuff from the LVE because they did show up. It was about a week ago and I didn't make a separate video because it was too little work, but they put all kind of ventilation pipes, as you can see here, on top and also there throughout the whole house, so it is ventilated, meaning that we can now also start to take care of the insulation of the roof, because this hall also has been done empty and nobody needs to be on the roof anymore. As for some of the problems that we had that need to be dealt with, that were mainly here in the bathroom, the floor, the big hole is still here. And it's promised next week they will start working on that and trying to get that fixed. Here in the sauna, again, you see a ventilation on top, ventilation here on the bottom, and everything is in place to work this out and start continue the build here. But first we need the floor, because after the floor we can also get the Malampo, so the geothermal heat, installed, so that can make the house warm and we don't need the separate heater anymore. And for that, this of course also needs to get connected, and well, I don't know exact details, but that is for to distribute the heat throughout the house with the correct thermostats. Again, the place is empty, it's clean. We have some boxes with stuff to be installed in certain places. Most materials are here. And well, we are very happy with that we leave a clean place here for the next phase of the work. So for us it's one of the last few days that we're still here and can enjoy the house. But of course the work will continue. Now as for the roof that was damaged, they did clean it, but we looked in all kind of warranty agreements, and using chemicals etc. are not allowed on the roof. So we complained, it will get replaced, and that's being worked on. So we've faith in it that gets solved. As I indicated already, next week they start working on the floor in the bathroom, so that it gets also resolved. And as for some of the minor cracks in the floor, yes, they will also inject them with certain stuff, and it is not uncommon for this to happen. So most of the things are being worked on. There is progress. We don't know exactly when it all will be done, but the official date, somewhere late in November, where the house gets delivered, is still there. So we have a lot of faith that everything will go all right. Now, of course, being remote is a little bit more difficult than being on site and be able to see everything that is happening, but well, maybe we'll come back in a few weeks to explore what has happened, and of course I'll also update you. Now this is it for us. We go back early next week, so that's in a few days after the weekend, and for now, bye bye, and I'll see you in the next video where I'll keep you updated.